Hello and welcome back to another Pricey HD video. Now this video is not live, I just wanted to clarify that from the very get-go. I wanted to originally do my reaction to this entire experience, this journey, the start of it, but I decided not to in the end. And that is mainly because I wanted to just let you guys see probably what you've already saw, but I want to step back, I want to talk about things in a more retrospective respect, not on the boom, let's go and go straight for it. Now in the background you have got the audio as well, so I do apologise if at any point the speaking does interfere with my voice, but it is just background audio and I won't be really considering or bothering for any of it unless there is a particular point that I do want to just go silent so you can see the cinematic. Although I know you'd have already seen this is actually quite a late video. I had problems downloading the demo because PSN was down. Yep. Thank you very much, PlayStation.
Alright lads.
And now I'm going to have a PlayStation Xbox war in the comments. But this was nice as well. You get the whole not the manager, but almost like the coach. This is Alex Hunter's personal coach. No matter what team you choose, he'll be in it, I think. But then I noticed here, Alex Hunter's got a bib on because he's a sub. Then Zlatan Ibrahimovic though doesn't have a bib on, and yet he is a sub. So it is a bit odd. I do this option, by the way: snow, fire, and balance. Well, so fiery, cool, and balanced sort of speech. Now Walker was a bit of a in there. I should have said that. Can't swear, can you? Stupid. That'll be cut out for good measure. Then you get the walkout section, which is quite nice, following Rooney out. It's a very nice piece of cinematic. Unfortunately, I'd already saw this before. This had been leaked, and I'd already saw this. Now, I was choosing here whether to play as Hunter or play as the team. I've chose professional as well, by the way, just in case. You've got the Premier League standings there, which look rather nice. It's a bit odd because I'm sure he said, let's get off to a good start to the season, and yet 2 games have already been played. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Then you get him walking out into Stamford Bridge itself, which does look stunning. I absolutely agree with anyone who will say that that is genuinely fabulous. It does look so amazing. But, like I said, Pogba and Ibrahimovic on the bench is a bit odd. Whether this will be the actual opening to the entire journey, I'm not sure. Or whether this is just like a demo taster, I'm not actually certain at the moment. But I do know that Walker and Hunter are going to have a bit of a battle out there. They're going to be happy for each other at first, but the tension will rise, especially if Walker or if Hunter get in the team and the other opposing one doesn't, and they will probably fall out by the end of the journey. And of course Walker starts off with a goal, and Hunter is in like one of them situations. He wants to be happy for him, but he knows it's actually a negative thing for him that Walker's done so well. There's Ibrahimovic just completely overreacting. Very unlike Ibrahimovic to be like that. I can't imagine him doing that on the bench. It just looks a bit queer, doesn't it? But either way, then we have the Chelsea equaliser. It's all very cinematic, of course. That is the point of it. It's meant to be cinematic. It's meant to be exciting. And then you have the moment where Hunter is called up by, well, actually indirectly by Jose Mourinho. Now, why he wouldn't bring Zlatan Ibrahimovic on at this point, I'm not quite sure. But Hunter is apparently. And it is nice, but then you get the crowd doing like the who are you thing. I mean, I don't think that happens very often, because at the end of the day, why would they see him as, like, he's no one special to them? And you could argue that's why they are chanting who are you, but he is no one special to them at all. Like, it just seemed a bit odd to me, and didn't really have much realism in that sense. And then you get the opportunity again in a moment to speak to your coach and actually reply from one of 3 options, and that'll be up in a second. I decided to go for the fiery option because sometimes if you don't have enough fire in you, you end up not quite being as dominant. You don't end up being very strong as a player. Now, you saw that as an example with Walker previously. Walker was a bit of an idiot to us because we were cool with him. And yet, he just was out and out a complete idiot, rejected our ideas immediately, and just walked out and didn't even fist pump the guy. Now, you'll see in the top right, you've got the rewards section. I decided to play as Hunter, as I said earlier, just to get a feel for it. I am only on professional, as I said earlier, just to get a feel for it. This is the only reason why. Now, that was a bad pass. Now, the through balls on this game, that was a really odd through ball, I'm not going to lie. Then I'll go for a shot here. That was a poor shot. I also got degraded there. So you get things for poor shots, poor passes, then you get nice tackles, nice shots, you get good work rate, that sort of thing. That's what you're going to get points for. But then you get move the ball, that was another minus point, and then I'll try and get back in time, and I get bad challenge. I was just testing the air of things, and testing the air of the actual game itself. But then you get the opportunity here where I believe this Matic on the ball now passes it, but it is well intercepted. And then Man United start a lovely attack. I'm involved in it as Hunter. Rooney gets the ball, plays it on. I'm in behind the line, and I could not believe it. I actually lived up to the expectation. I don't know whether this is slightly scripted or what, and whether, but I don't understand why it'd be scripted, because I was clearly involved in that attack, and quite easily involved as well. It was a nice finish. The keeper could have done a lot better. I don't know whether that was a bit of scripting as well, just to make you feel good, or whether that was just professional difficulty for you. But overall, it was so relieving to actually get the goal, because I was quite worried that I wasn't going to live up to the hype. I wasn't going to live up to what I should be living up to. And everyone knows the dream journey, the dream story of Hunter, is that he will get the goal on his debut. That is literally one of the main parts of the trailer at the very beginning. He gets the goal on his debut along with his pal Walker. And here I get poor shot. Now I don't know why. I got the grade of 0.2 there for poor shot, which is a bit odd. Now, I hopefully will be doing a journey series. I hope it won't be too similar to everyone else's, because you saw this already, and it's probably not anything interesting to you. The only thing that would have kept you to this point of the video is my opinions on it. It's a nice game mode. Whether I'll be playing as the full team or whether I'll be playing as just Hunter, I don't know. I'm not normally a fan of playing as just the pro, but I don't really see the point of playing the journey of one man if you're not going to see the entire thing. Here you go, you get the review there, and then you get the interview. Now this is going to just annoy me. The woman narrating this interview, oh god, couldn't they have used a proper interviewer, I don't know, from Sky or from wherever? I don't care where you get them from, get them off the street if you need to. Just make someone less annoying than that woman's voice. She's not fluent at all. Now I don't know who she is, I apologise if I insult, but you see here, followers in the bottom left, that went up because I went for the fiery answer. Now that's probably because that's going to go viral sort of thing. It's going to be all about, I mean, followers, I don't actually know what it means by that. Does it mean Twitter followers? Does it just mean general, the people who admire him? I don't know. But I think the general gist of things is that he gets a reply that will react to what other people think of him, and that's what I've been wanting in FIFA for ages. A way of the manager, or if you are the manager in career mode, the way for the press or the board or fans to have an appreciation index on you. And I believe that's coming in this year, and it's a thing that I suggested a long time ago for hashtag change career mode with Channy Sports, and it did make it to the list. I think it was about 48th, 47th area. That was my suggestion. You see manager goes down here, followers go up because I'm being a bit too fiery at the moment, but manager appreciation goes down because I was a bit cocky there. I was like, oh, I always give my team the ability to win. So I was just experimenting to see how different people would react to different answers, and you've got to draw that line between fiery and cool, otherwise it will really mess up. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I think I might actually make one more video about the journey before the game kicks off, just on I'll play it a few more times again. I'll play as the team to see how that feels. But I know this is nothing new to you, and it's not fresh because you just saw this multiple times last night for people who got the demo earlier than me. And I do apologise for that, but I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I wanted to get it as soon as possible, but in the end I decided to take a step back, not do it live, almost do it in retrospect. And so far, the journey is looking like a very, very nice game mode. I will have a demo video just about kickoff very soon. It's going to be just my opinions, and there is a few things I want to speak about bug-wise, and because I found quite a few bugs in the demo, but the gameplay, it's very smooth, and I'll speak about that more in that video, so make sure you subscribe for that. FIFA 17 content coming your way, people! This is hype, seriously. I cannot wait until it comes out, like, because this is going to be the most highly anticipated FIFA in so many years now. I just hope that the journey lives up to its expectation, because the cinematic trailer for that got released yesterday as well was just fantastic. You get him as a little kid and everything, and I saw Newcastle in there. That was interesting as well. I might do a breakdown of that. That might be my one more video about the journey. I know you'd have probably saw that before as well, but there is so much exciting content coming your way. I just hope that it's not going to be too similar to everyone else's, and I hope the alternatives for the journey are just endless. Anyway, I do thank you for watching, and I will see you.